We're making an effort to talk to her, but she always looks a bit wound up. I don't get it. Then let me take over as her mentor.
You're Yui's sister.
I had no idea she had such an adorable little sister.
Were your sister's mentors?
Hey, come on. I am so tired. My name is Keiichi Sato. I work at Tokimeki Supplies.
Am I really cut out for this?
Yui, what's wrong?
Sato, actually, I feel like I haven't really fit in with everyone in the development team.
We're making an effort to talk to her, but she always looks a bit wound up. I don't get it.
Yeah, seriously.
Those two are Yui, Takagi's mentors, Hiroki Hokazono, and Hajime Tachibana. They're my colleagues. I've even heard rumors that they used to be troublemakers. Hiroki and Hajime, what are you guys talking about?
Sato?
We're just talking about Yui. She doesn't really ask questions on her own, so we're kinda curious if we come off as tough to chat with her for. Then how about letting me take over? You guys got other tasks to handle, right? Alright, we'll leave Yui to you. And just like that, that's how I became Yui's mentor. I looked over your proposal, and the ideas were really solid, but it was missing specific figures and effects. So let's work on improving that together.
That's something no one has ever brought up to me. Usually they just glance over it and then direct me.
So, you've been unable to ask questions, huh? From now on, feel free to ask me anything.
Okay.
A few days later. Now that the work's settled down, let's have lunch together.
Yui? Noah! You forgot your lunch, so I brought it for you.
Huh? Do you know her, Yui?
I really appreciate you looking after my sister. I'm her sister, Noah.
You're Yui's sister?
I had no idea she had such an adorable little sister.
We're your sister's mentors.
Hey, come on.
Oh, you two are Yui's mentors, huh?
Huh? Wait a minute. Wait, did Yui talk about us?
It's so awesome to hear that you know about us, Noah.
Hey, you two.
Stop it, please.
What's wrong?
We were just,
Introducing ourselves properly as mentors to your sister.
My mentor is Sato.
We were your mentors at the beginning.
Sato was considerate of me, even though I'm not good at talking. He frequently checked in with me, and when I got flustered, he gently reassured me to calm down. He even arranged meals to help me bond with everyone and gave me opportunities to communicate. Hiroki and Hajime, all you did was offload your tasks onto me, right? I've been able to change because of Sato.
Just offloading tasks? That's a bit unfair. Perhaps you're recalling it differently.
we definitely taught you the proper way to handle the job, didn't we?
Yui has always struggled with speaking up or standing in front of others ever since she was little. But after she started working, she's become brighter and more open in conversations.
See? That's because she started working with us, right?
We put in the effort to connect with Yui so we could understand her better.
You two were her mentors at the beginning, right? But Yui's change has only been recent. At first, things weren't going well. And she even said she didn't feel confident. And her skin, it's just... You really don't need to bring that up.
That's because she wasn't used to the job yet, right?
Isn't it the mentor's role to support her and make the work environment easier?
Well,
That's true, but...
In any case, Sato, I'd like to thank you personally as well.
Oh no. Yui is incredibly diligent and hardworking, so she changed through her own efforts. I just gave her a bit of support.
Now I see why you're so interested in him, Yui. Noah, knock it off.
Huh?
We're working hard too, you know. And the fact that Yui has started fitting in with everyone is thanks to us teaching her the job at the beginning.
We need to do something about this. While those two were deep in thought, we didn't notice a thing and headed off for lunch. So, about the proposal for the next meeting, has each team completed their ideas? Sorry, but our team needs a little more time. The deadline isn't tight, so that's fine. But do you have any ideas in mind?
Sato, you haven't been the type to come up with standout ideas before. So, if it's too tough for the two of you, we'd be happy to help brainstorm.
I think it's because Sato has always been the one supporting everyone else. In fact, the wheelchair that was recently commercialized, that project was originally Hiroki and the others' idea. But the reclining function was Sato's suggestion.
Huh? Really? Hiroki was bragging at the party, saying that it was his idea. But Sato was actually involved, huh?
Well, sure. We did incorporate Sato's suggestion, but the idea of the wheelchair itself was mine. Sato just added a little spice to it, that's all.
There's no denying, though, that Sato is the backbone of this team.
Yui? Wow, she's really learned to express her own opinions.
It's fine if the two of you are building trust with each other, but what we want to know is whether you'll have a proposal ready. Most teams have already prepared their project ideas. If you're going to talk big, you'd better deliver results to match. Right?
How could Hajime say something like that to Yui? She just joined our team not too long ago. He doesn't have to go that far.
But he's not wrong, you know.
I wonder if Yui's okay. She's looking down and staying silent.
Hiroki and Hajime do have a point. But Yui, you have experience in caregiving, right?
Huh? Oh, yes.
Because of your caregiving experience, I truly believe you can help create a great product. So let's work together to come up with something amazing.
The deadline is in 1 week, right? We'll make sure to submit a proposal by then.
We are looking forward to it.
Ours is a pretty solid idea too, you know.
And so Yui and I ended up spending the remaining short time trying to come up with a proposal.
That said, what should we do? I can't think of anything at all. Oh, wait a minute, Yui, Sato. What are you two doing here? Noah and Hatsune. Oh my, Yui. It's been a while, hasn't it?
Who is she?
This is Hatsune. I was in charge of her at my previous job. And now I'm in charge of her.
Nice to meet you. I'm Keiichi Sato.
Keiichi, so you're Yui's.
Huh?
Hatsune, please don't bring that up. Oh my, don't mind me. Anyway, what's going on? You both look so troubled. We're currently stuck on developing a new product. The caregiving shoes you mentioned? We can't come up with any ideas at all. Shoes, huh?
Patchwork? Is there something on your mind?
These are something Yui made for me a while ago. I still love them and have been wearing them ever since.
You made them?
Well, I mean, all I did was cut a slit on the side and attach some stretchable fabric. They're really nothing fancy. Yui was worried about the look of them and apologized because they looked patched up. Honestly, these are my all-time favorites. You know, they were so popular at the facility. Others wanted them too.
That's amazing, Yui. Well, that's it.
Huh?
Let's refine this idea over the next day or two.
What? Oh, okay.
And so we worked tirelessly, fine-tuning the proposal as much as time allowed.
This should be good enough for now.
Well, what is this? It's a groundbreaking idea. We might be in trouble. It seems Yui's proposal might surpass ours.
No way! We'll have to rethink the design aspect as well. And so, the day of the meeting arrived. So, what we're proposing is hand-free shoes. Here is the project.
To ensure the heel won't collapse when stepped on, we've used a special material with mixed plastic. And by slightly curving the heel outward, it prevents shaping as well.
That's a good idea. The design is quite different from the proposal I saw the other day. Mr. Tachikawa, the leader from development team, it's rare for him to give praise. Additionally, for those who are prone to cold feet, we've included padding to keep them warm.
It seems flawless. So, that will be our next new product?
This match is ours for sure. Alright, next, let's hear from Sato's team.
We propose a hands-free shoe that you can put on simply by stepping into it.
That's basically the same concept as Hiroki's group.
What we've developed here is a shoe that opens like this when putting it on, allowing you to wear it simply by stepping in.
What about taking them off?
For people who have trouble bending down, this won't work.
These shoes are designed to be fully wearable and removable simply by stepping. Take a look at the heel section.
What's with their protruding design?
No way. Could it be?
This part of the heel is designed so that you can easily remove the shoe by stepping on it while taking it off.
Wow! With this, even while standing with just a little support, one person can easily put them on and take them off.
What about the material? This appears to use mesh fabric, but just improving breathability can be uncomfortable for people prone to cold feet. You need to thoroughly consider the material as well.
Don't worry,
Excuse me?
the mesh is only used on the top of the foot. The sole is made of a highly insulating material that turns cold into warm, creating a shoe that balances both functions. These shoes are designed to be so comfortable that you could even sleep in them, warming your body from the soles while releasing excess moisture. It's a product you can wear continuously, almost like a pair of socks.
There's no way such a dream material exists.
It's thanks to Sato that we managed to get it.
What?
He found the only factory in Japan that produces this material and convinced them to work with us, even though it was a long shot.
No way! It wasn't me, it was Yui's passion that moved the factory workers to cooperate.
Seriously, how did you pull off all of this in such a short amount of time?
I didn't expect this. They've become such a force to reckon with.
Maybe we misunderstood them all along.
What?
Yui, you're really impressive. I've never seen such an innovative proposal before. I'm totally on board with Yui's idea.
Me too.
It's decided then.
Sato!
We did it, Takagi. Hold on a second. It's true that Sato's team's proposal is excellent. However, what about the price? For our product line, it seems a bit expensive. Now that you mention it, that's true. As innovative as it is, it seems likely to sell well, but I can understand the concern about the price. When it comes to cost and functionality, I don't think our proposal loses out. We've carefully thought through our plan. This particular material is still in its trial phase at the factory. As such, they requested that we provide test users. Test users? Before moving forward with the production, we at our company also want to hear direct feedback from people who use this material. That's why I asked Yui to handle the negotiations.
We've already received approval from the nursing facility.
In fact, the facility was so impressed that If the product officially goes into production, I've arranged through our sales team to secure an exclusive prize just for us. You've even gotten sales involved? Impressive.
Moreover, while our pricing was called into question, are you sure about yours, Hiroki?
What do you mean?
The material Hiroki's team is using. I actually considered it as well. However, when I checked with the factory, they mentioned that incorporating plastic into the special material would significantly raise the cost. At the price Hiroki's team is proposing, the production cost would barely break even, leaving no room for profit.
Wow, Yui. She noticed such a critical point all on her own. What do you have to say, Hiroki? Well, I thought we could negotiate the material cost with sales if our proposal gets approved.
Isn't it our job to see a proposal through to the very end? That seems far too irresponsible.
At this point, it's hard to tell who's learning from whom.
Wow, I'm surprised you even gave that a thought. That's quite impressive.
If there's anything I can do to help, don't hesitate to reach out anytime, okay?
All right then. Let's proceed with Yui's team's proposal.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. With this, it's finally over. At least, that's what I thought. But reality had other plans. Yui, you are amazing. You're so capable now. You don't even need a mentor anymore.
All our hard work paid off.
Hold on a second. Hiroki Hajime? That's not fair. Making a deal with a factory that handles such specialized materials? You should have told us about it too.
Yeah, we're all co-workers, aren't we?
This is ridiculous.
Now that's going overboard.
I didn't say anything because I didn't have definitive proof, but you two found out about Sato's team design and reworked your proposal, didn't you?
What?
What are you talking about?
Nami and I just happened to walk by the break room when you two were talking.
We overheard it. You were discussing how you needed to revise your proposal.
Didn't you adjust your proposal after finding out about Yui's team idea?
No way.
That's not true.
The way you're so flustered, it's almost like you're admitting it's true.
We were just talking about our own proposal.
Accusing us without any proof is a bit much, don't you think?
So, what's the deal with this note?
That's
the rough note I tossed out.
Hiroki, I saw you toss it into the trash and decided to check it out. It's right here, isn't it? Report to Hiroki about Yui's team design, it says. At first, I had no idea what it meant, but seeing today's proposal made it clear. You took their design and modified the material, didn't you?
Isn't this what they call irrefutable evidence?
Darn it.
You too!
I didn't want to bring this up because I could see how seriously you were working. But if they're just here to stir up trouble, I can't just sit back and do nothing.
Thank you, both of you.
Once the prototype is ready, I'm thinking of buying one myself and having my mom back home try it out.
I'm happy to hear that.
There's no way to talk our way out of this now.
We lost completely. I'm sorry. This is how we finally got a proper apology from Hiroki and Hajime. But the scene was witnessed by others, and their actions spread across the office in no time. Why did it have to come to this?
I just want to go back to how things used to be.
The two of them, now shamed and isolated, were completely dejected. No matter how much effort they put into new proposals, none were ever approved. They were told to learn the importance of understanding the field firsthand and were reassigned to the manufacturing department to start from scratch. As for us, We had the product monitored at the facility where it now works, and it was a huge hit. This led to the product being officially greenlit for mass production.
Oh, to think I could receive such a memorable item again. Living a long life does have its perks. Make sure to stay well and keep that smile on your face. Oh, I will. I really want to see you enjoying a happy life too, Yui. What?
What? Yui, did something good happen?
Nothing.
Thanks for watching until the end.
Don't forget to subscribe to the channel.